that it is. In addition, melatonin affects birth control. Yes, you heard it here. Birth control. It affects blood pressure medication and it affects diabetes medication. So one of the problems is that people go into the local drugstore and they're like, I'm going to grab some melatonin and I'm going to make my sleep better because I'm sleeping poorly. So first of all, that's not what melatonin does. Melatonin is a sleep regulator, not a sleep initiator. Melatonin doesn't affect sleep drive. Melatonin affects sleep rhythm. So remember in the beginning of our conversation, we're talking about the two systems. Melatonin only affects your brain telling it when it's time to go to bed. It does not make you sleepy. That's adenosine. We already talked about adenosine and caffeine and how similar their molecular structures are. So when you look at something like melatonin, you need to really be thoughtful about using it. Number two, melatonin is not to be used in children, okay? So a lot of people are like, Michael, I've got pediatricians all over the country telling me to give my children melatonin. I'm gonna say it right here in front of everybody. That is the dumbest idea I have heard in a long time, because you just taught your child that they need a pill to sleep. Normally, no child needs pills to sleep. And by the way, most children make almost 4 times the amount of melatonin that their brain even needs. So giving them extra melatonin doesn't do you any good. There is, however, one group of children where melatonin does work well, and that's in kids on the autism spectrum. We don't know exactly why, but or at least I don't, but there is data to suggest that at 5, 6, 7 milligrams, that can be very helpful for them. Dosage also is a problem. Like if you go to the drugstore, you almost can't find it in the appropriate dose. The appropriate dose is anywhere from about 0.5 milligram to 1.5 milligrams. Maybe top out at 3, but that's about as high as you want to go. But when you go to CVS, you find the gummies in 10 and 20 milligrams. And people tell me all the time, I can't take melatonin, it gives me crazy dreams. Number one side effect